Hello and welcome. My name is Goose and today I am on the loose in Palworld. Now, what are we doing today in Palworld, you ask? Well, first things first, we've leveled up to level 58 so we can build new stuff. Not that I have Dark Fragments or Ancient Civilization Cores or Hexalite or half the stuff any of this new stuff actually needs to be able to build anything new, which kinda sucks. So there's really no point me learning any of this stuff with the points I've got, because I can't make it. I don't know what Ancient Civilization Cores from, or how to make Hexalite or half the stuff here. I feel like I should know how to make Hexalite, but I think I need this gigantic furnace. Yeah, I need to make this, which I need a lot more plasteel, which I need oil for, which I don't have yet. So, anyhow, what we need to do today is go through a whole bunch of stuff. So, these are nearly all full. They're all at 81%. So, I've got 16 in total, and they're all 81%, so not doing too badly. I'll show you what we've been up to. So our food base is the same, alright? But our main base, we've changed up. So obviously we've got these breeding eggs, which they're going to be breeding for ages. I'm not going to stop this anytime soon, because I'm also getting a couple of legendaries. Like these first 3 incubators are all full of legendary eggs. It's great. The rest all have epics, which, you know, gives me all the Ragnarhawks, which is fantastic, might I add, because I can sell the Ragnarhawks for money, and then with money I can buy stuff, especially resources, or I can buy more electric organs, which is what I need if I want to make more accumulators, which, I mean, I do want to make more accumulators. So let's chuck in these other eggs. I've now got 4 legendaries in here. Let's chuck in these other epic ones, which are just going to be Ragnarhawks, which is fine. Like I said, we can sell them, so nothing wrong with that. They've all got actually pretty good stacks, all the Ragnarhawks that come out. Hang on a minute. Oh no, I missed one. You ain't give me that. I missed one. Sorry. Shabams. Why do I also have... Oopsie, not again. Why do I have 9 stir fries on me? I don't know. Anyhow. So, what I was getting at is here. What do we have in all... I can't even put this in here. Jesus, give me that, there. Give me that, and give me that. Cool. What do I have in here? So, obviously, there's a lot of these baggies around, and I have a lot of ranch pals. Now, I am trying to make as many resources as I can from everything. Right, that's why I've got 3 ranches. I do have 2 handiwork pals, being Verdash and Wixen, which are grabbing stuff and dumping it in here. But let's just have a look here. So, in the ranch, I've got an alpaca, which I actually don't know what she drops. But we've got a Kelsey Ignis, which drops flame organs. I don't know what, whatever this one, I can't remember what this one's called actually. Hang on, let's go over here. No, wrong button, this one. I've got honey, I've got eggs, I've got high quality oil, I've got eggs, I've got milk. My Christ gives me money, which is great, so I'm making money this way as well. I get flame organs, I get power fluids. I think I get more flame organs, and then I get wool, and then I don't actually know what Cremisol Alpaca give me. I think it's also wool. I'm not 100% sure, which I would switch them out for high quality power oil, but I'm not actually sure what they give, and I should really probably Google it, to be honest. I think they give, I'm guessing they give wool, because I know this one gives power fluids, and this one gives flame organs. Where is she? This one, yeah, this one gives flame organs. I know that much. And then yeah, Mal gives coins, and the rest we obviously all know about. And then these 3 are in here with Kelsey, Ignis. And I think these guys just drop wool, same as Lamball, but I don't know if they're better at dropping wool or not, like if they've got a better rate or what the go is. Because if these guys just drop wool like Lamball, well then what's the point, you know? Like there's a piece of wool that Lamball just dropped. I could stand around and try and see what these guys drop, but that could take forever for all I know. But oh, here we go. Hang on, wait for it. Kind of looks like she's having diarrhea, but yeah. So they just drop wool, so it's kind of useless. Yeah, okay. They just drop wool. I don't need 3 pals. No, wrong button. Dropping wool. So what we're gonna do is pop out both of those. We're going to pop in some high quality Palworld because I'd love to get more of those. And I could drop in another one to get more Palworld. I'm almost curious to drop in another Mao to get more money. But I think we'll actually do the Palworld. We'll do the 2 Palworlds. And then we'll just go here and go Yunk and shove those both in there. And then I think that's good. I've only got 1 chicken. There you go. There's our second chicken. And there's our 2 Dumarts. So there's our 3rd one. There we go. All that's fixed now. So this is going swimmingly. I'm getting so many resources now. I've got power fluids coming in piss easily. If we come and have a look at my little box here as I throw these in. Where is it? Power fluids, I have 221 and I've got nearly 700 flame organs. And 543 just from this alone. So heaps of flame organs and heaps of power fluids. Now food base is the same, nothing crazy there. Let's hop back to our main base now. Alrighty, so I'm going to get probably, now that these guys are 87%, I could wait till they're at 100%, but I think I'm just going to get started on it now. And I'm just going to throw one of these down, not 2, just 1, and I want to see how much oil it uses. So Anubis should come and fix this eventually. Yeah, okay, so that'll take a minute 20, so that's fine. I'm curious, yeah, just to see how much power will they go through, and if I need more accumulators or not. These guys are going ham on the mining, so that's not a problem. We're going ham on the wheat, ham on the power fragments, good on the Ignis, more food. I've actually got heaps of food at the moment. I've been making up all the food that I've got, so I also got a lot of food. So what I actually have done is I went out and I took my regular power spears that were in here, my mega power spears and my giga power spears, and I went and I just threw them at stuff. That's basically, I just went and threw them at stuff and I just caught as much as I could whenever I wanted. So if I go here and resort for farming, I see how many more lamb balls and chicks I've got because I went out. And if I go mining, do the same thing, I got so many more cartiers again because I went out to the main starting point. So the main starting point of the map where, you know, you first spawn in, and I just threw all my blue power spears, all my greens, all my yellows, and I just tried to catch everything that there was, essentially, just so I would use up the power spheres. So it gave me heaps of XP, which is great. The only issue being the fact that it also, I mean, not the issue, but it gave me heaps of XP because I still had the XP value set to 20 times, which I've decided is too much. So I turned it back down to 10 times. So we can still make some sort of progress, but it's not too crazy, is essentially what I've done here. So that's cool. We've now got our oil refinery up, I believe. Yep, so that's up and pumping. Let's see, it's very slow. we'll see how the main power's already going down. We'll go get that meteorite in a second. So with what's happening here, these are already down to 50% and they were at 100, so they're already dropping. The accumulators are still doing okay for now, but it's not going to take long for them to fall apart as well. So we might need to build more accumulators, or just try and find more level 3 electric powers, or try and find the level 4 is all I can think of. Jeez, you look like a beast. Okay, let's see what we can do here, huh? You actually look pretty cool. I wouldn't mind trying to catch you, actually. Let's get Ultra Spirit. Oh, where'd she go? Was she dead already? Oh, she's already dead. God damn it, I would have liked to catch her, but okay. Never mind, I wasn't paying enough attention. And I don't have my axe on me. God damn it. At least the good thing about having a hole in the roof is I don't need to go around the gate. I can just jump up above the gate and just slide straight in here like nothing ever happened. So that's something. Let's also actually get more resource crafting just before we go out again. So let's get all this wool into high quality PAL stuffs. I don't believe I can make any more. Oh, I can make 13 cakes, so let's get started on that. Let's grab those. I can do that in a second once I go mine the rest of that beacon. We'll use you to make another 300. I don't really need any more ammo or anything like that yet, so we don't need to worry about that one. But our second production line here, we might just get to use to make more polymer, I think. Because, oh, I do need more charcoal to make more carbon fiber, actually. I'll make that 150 of those. We do need more charcoal to make more polymer. I am very correct there. Anyway, let's go get this meteorite. And just like that, we're back. So let's give this a mine and just grab all of this. Thankfully, with a refined, is it a refined pickaxe? Refined metal pickaxe, we can actually get a lot. So I just got 90 from that, and now I'm overweight. So it's going to be a long walk back. I realize why I'm so heavy. I left the metal ingots on me, which are already 800 bloody weight. What an idiot. I also added a door in the side here because, well, you can't actually grapple to the roof, so when I'm at a weight like this I can't actually grapple myself up the roof, and yeah, so I've added a door just for safekeeping, you know. Ow, I didn't think about that 4 damage then. That kind of hurt. That's alright. Done. Okay, we've gotten rid of the weight. Thank lordy lord for that. So but no, what are you going over there for? Oh well, let's go over here and have a look real quick. So the accumulators are going down because all these are empty now just because of that oil refinery, which is kind of stupid. But the accumulators are doing okay, I guess. So we'll see how long that lasts for before we need to destroy the oil refinery again. Alright, so let's turn those into pallium fragments. Ragnarhawk is taking a long time to do this bloody furnace, so let's just throw Jormatide there since I've got him. I don't care how long the cake takes, that's fine. Anubis is an absolute legend, so he's already finished making everything. Look at that, already done. Now, what other resources can we make? So, I do have the bones, the stone, and the power fluids now to make more cement, which is good. So we'll make another 35 of those, which uses more than half of our rocks, which is fine. Because, well, we're getting much more as we go along. Now, I will preface, this is probably going to be a shorter episode than the last episode, because, well, the last episode was ridiculously long. and I don't actually have much I need to do here, technically. I just kind of just need to go through, show you guys what's up and whatnot. We do need to obviously go and fight. Why is that still there? I already mined it all. Unless there was a second one. I don't think there was, but maybe there is. We obviously need to go and have a go at this tower. But I'm not really keen on giving that a go yet. These accumulators are also down to 80%, so they've dropped 3% already, so hopefully we can get enough oil before they actually fall apart and run out of power. Because the 3 electric powers are doing their best. Wow, this is really slow. I need to definitely work out better electricity, that's for sure. But for now, what we can do is... Why are you crafting as well? You're supposed to be on cooling duty, but hey. We've got this little storage unit up here, which is holding all my ammo and gear. And then this one holds all my blueprints and all the things to sell to traders. So obviously there's not a lot in there at the moment, which is fine. Okay, yeah, this is finally done, so we can switch this to make 10 hexalite. I don't know if that gives me enough to do what I need to do with it. Like make the heat resistant power steel armor. Because I have 11 out of 30 and another 10 wouldn't give me 21 out of 30, so I'm still gonna be short, which is kinda gonna suck, to be honest. And I need 40 to make the laser rifle. I need electric organs to make the energy cartridges, which I can buy electric organs, so that wouldn't be too bad. But the power steel for the laser rifle, that's the hard part. There. So unsure what to do about that, but essentially the next thing that I can do here is, well, not much really, because I need to get stronger, and I've got a couple ideas of how to do that. So, oh, this is not the right buttons. So I need more souls. I don't have that many souls, which kind of sucks. So I can't really upgrade my pals that way. And they're all pretty strong. Like, they're all level 57 or 58. They've all got, you know, 150 level, you know, power attacks and whatnot. So, like, I'm not really sure. I'd like to switch the Magma Serpent up on Geometite Ignis, because it never actually seems to hit anything. It always just seems to miss. So it would be good to switch this out with something. Which, I mean, obviously everything I've got here is a lot lower in damage. So that kind of sucks. But I also just, yeah. The other thing I think I can do is, if I make enough money, which is why I'm doing all these eggs, so I could sell them, plus having the Mao, whatever you want to call it, in the ranches, which give me coins, is because obviously I can go to the surgery table and I can get, like, Beacon, who has only brave and hard skin, and I could give him passives, which is better, you know. I could give him diet hunger, so my food lasts longer. I could give him ferocious, so his attacks up by 20%. And brave, so I could give them better. I mean, here he has brave, so, you know, I could just give him ferocious there, kind of thing. And I could do that to all my pals, which is great and all, but ideally I need to actually work out how to get more passives. Now, I think I could use bounty tickets for that, but I need a lot more bounty tickets for that. And, well, I've already killed everything once, so unsure. I mean, except for things I can't find or things that I can't beat because they're crazy. I do have a treasure chest over here that I could go grab, so I should probably go grab that and check out this meteorite. So I think that's the next things that we're gonna do. Oh, see, hang on, come back. And yes, I also added this door because I can't grapple up to the roof to actually get out through this hole, hence why I actually decided to craft a door. Well, let's go check out this other meteorite spot, and then we'll go over to that treasure chest. Alright, so as expected, yeah, I'm right on top of the meteorite and there's nothing here because it's just glitching out. So, we're going to go over to this fast travel point, and we're going to grab this scrap, because grabbing the scrap on this island actually gives me pretty good stuff. There was one that I grabbed the other day when I was just messing around. That gave me like 1,000 coins, which was good, and that just gave me 17 dog coins, which is, you know, still don't know what I'm using them for, but it's pretty cool. So we're going to go up to here, because I'm probably going to get the best line to slingshot my way down to the treasure chest. Alrighty, so we should be pointing the right direction, being that direction. Just going to quickly hop down here, and then we've just got to find something to, because this is, we've just got to get in the right angle, because all this is uphill, and we obviously want to be downhill when we go and do this, so like this. Awesome, so this should keep us going for a while. Let's try and line up better, so over this direction, a little bit more to the left, this direction. Fantastic. We can have a look at things up here. So there's a nice little circular thing over there, which is this little pylon here. I'm actually already nearly out of stamina, which is kind of ridiculous, and we're kind of nowhere near this diggy hole, but we'll try and get just a little bit further before I die, and kabam, that wasn't bad. And we just need to go a little bit more to the left, so that wasn't horrible at all. Let's just get the rest of the way. Alrighty, so we're about 110 meters out, so we should just be able to pop up here. I'm guessing it's where that giant green light is, which is pretty handy for me actually. And there's some mouse, which is pretty cool. Let's dig this up. Now let's see what nice things we can get from it. There's a memorist over there. Alright, so we got recovery meds, some good recovery meds actually, and just a schematic, so not actually that great, to be honest. That was kind of useless, but hey, what can I say? Free stuff is free stuff, right? So let's just head out back home. We'll grab some chests and some stuff on the way, some trash on the way. And there's some quartz though. I do need more quartz. And I do have my pickaxe on me, so I guess while I'm out here I should probably actually mine this stuff. Because why not, really, hey? Alright, well this just got significantly less fun because I'm starting to get cold, which means I need to get rid of Beacon and pull out Blaze Howl. So this is going to take a while to get back home. And getting up the mountain to that top teleporter is now probably not an option. So I've probably got to go down to this one, which should be reasonably easy to do just down there once I hop off my good friend Blaze Howl and I just do my good old slingshot trick. Because as long as Blaze Howl is out, it stops me from being, as soon as I get any firepower out, it stops me from being cold, which is a godsend. They don't have to be right next to me. Plus he spawns and follows me anyway, so it's not too bad actually. So let's just slide ourselves straight over here into here, and let's head back home. And now that we're back home, we simply just throw what we got into here, except for, you know, the things that don't belong in there. So we'll come up here, and we'll chuck in our schematic over here, as well as the meds. And then we'll go and chuck the food over in this freezer, like so. We'll get Geometide back out to finish that up. We'll grab this. That's still going. The cakes are done, so we might as well grab those as well. And I guess we'll just throw those in the cooling as well for now until I take them back to my other base. drop off the dog coins, which go in this storage container, and then we'll jump down to get rid of these pallium crystals in here. And since the oil refinery is still working overnight, but my electric pals don't, how bad are we looking? The accumulators are at 61%. So they're definitely getting pulled down, all because of this oil refinery. And this oil refinery is very slow and not giving me a lot. So, a little bit confused on what the best thing for me to do there is. Because I could make more accumulators, but I don't know how many more I need to then be able to keep them, you know, charged up, because they're just dropping at a very fast rate. However, the other thing I need to look at doing... Okay, Dramatize done, cool. I can make more again? I can make 2 more now. Wow! Let's make some more... Let's make some more of these. 350. Got half of everything I've got. We'll just do that. Yeah, there you go. I'll throw Dramatize there to help as well, because why not? The other thing I also need to... That was stupid. That is so heavy. The other thing I also need to do is work out if I can make a better weapon than the AK. Because obviously I need to go fight this other tower boss. And she's very strong. And my bow and arrow is not cutting it. My pals aren't really cutting it. The semi-automatic rifle's not cutting it. And I mean, neither is the, you know, Excalibur sword that does even less damage than what the gun does. So I need to work out what there is and what I can do, what I can make to do better is essentially where I'm at. So because the semi-assault rifle does good damage, but it's obviously very slow, and the assault rifle does a lot of damage over time. The laser rifle would be the best, and the double barrel doesn't do that much. And now I don't really have any points to spend, so it makes it difficult even if I was to find another gun. Like the flamethrower does a good amount of damage, but you've got to get close to that. The rocket launcher does crazy good damage, but I don't have enough points anymore to actually grab that and make that, which kinda sucks. I also didn't even... I must have completely missed this, because that's pretty cool. And you got the gold assembly line, which I don't care about because I've got gold being done in a... whatchamacallit, in a ranch. The beta wave generator increases the work speed. Oh, I definitely need that when I get points available. Need more electric organs though, but that's okay. Need Sniper Module 2 as well to get more spear range and more capture strength, but I don't have ancient civilization cores. The semi-shotgun also doesn't do that much damage, like 195 attack isn't that crazy good. And then the pump action actually does better at 220, but the assault rifle still seems to do the best, so I think I just need to make a shit ton of assault rifle ammo. Take that with me, with the semi-automatic rifle that I've got, and kind of just pray. I think that's all I can really do. So I've got not enough refined ingots at all, heaps of gunpowder, so we can make 975 ammo, which is not enough. I'm gonna actually cancel this, which might be a little bit silly of me, just to make some refined ingots. We're gonna use all our coal. Actually, we're gonna make 2,000 of them, which I know we're actually gonna run out of gunpowder, which is fine, because another thing I can do is I need more charcoal to make more gunpowder. So that's something we're going to need to focus up on as well. Let's drop these in here. Let's get our butts back up here. And the oven we can't make charcoal in. It needs to be a furnace. Now I could just do the basic furnace, which I think can give me charcoal, but I'm not 100% sure. So I think I'd rather make the improved furnace, which I know can give me charcoal. The issue is with the setup I've got here, because I'm trying to keep the walkways like free, so they can all the pals can easily walk up and around. And the way I have this set up, there's not really, like, this oven technically needs to be elsewhere, but I don't want to put it elsewhere. I guess what I can do is I can throw this right in the corner that they don't really go, probably. I probably do that, actually, and throw that there, which I guess isn't too bad. And then we can simply just set it to make charcoal. We can make a shit ton of charcoal. We'll make 256, which is about, I mean, not quite half, actually, to be honest with you. We'll just get to make about half of what we've actually got in storage, which is going to take me a few clicks. There you go. If that's close enough to half, we'll make 3,000 charcoal, which is crazy. And we'll use that to make more gunpowder. So Wixen's on it, and she's not doing a bad job. If I put Jormatide there, it'll go much quicker, though. Crazy quick, actually. Hang on, wait for it. There you go. Crazy quick. And we'll get somebody else to hop on this, which Ragnarhawk's going to come here, so that's fantastic. And I'll keep these guys doing their thing with the making what ammo is currently there. But there's not much else I can do after that, so for now, I've been your host, Goose. I have been on the loose. Oh, I could make a pastille helmet, actually, because I don't have that yet, do I? No, I don't. Okay. We can make this as well. That's going to use our pastille, but that's fine. We need it. But for now, I've been your host, Goose. Today I've been on the loose in Palworld. Hope you've enjoyed this not really shorter episode. It is shorter than the last one, but I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If anyone has any ideas about this crude oil extractor and power, let me know, because yeah, these accumulators are just dropping because of how much power that oil refiner is using, and I don't know if I just need to make more accumulate. Do I just need to make a shit ton more accumulators? You know, and just like fill up this whole wall all the way down full of accumulators on both sides, like, because that seems kind of ridiculous. I mean, I guess it's possible, and I could do it. I have enough Ragnarhawks to sell, and I mean, I've got enough Ragnarhawks to sell, and I've got enough ways of making money with my ranches and everything, and you know, so I guess it's something I could do, but well, let me know in the comments. For now, I've been your host, Goose. Today I've been on the loose in Palworld, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya.